I literally could not find my white tape for like 20 minutes. It was under my bed. Hey guys, so tonight, the morning, it's like 12 o'clock when I'm filming this because I have nothing better to do at midnight. Who thought? But today I'll be talking about taping a rifle. The most, confusing yet simple task. I would rate this easier than taping a saber, harder than taping a flag, so in the middle. If you want to learn how to tape a flag, go watch my other video, link will be somewhere on the screen. A saber video will come when my new saber comes in. Yay. Let's talk about tapes for a second. I am using just regular mailing tape. That's because I do not have any strapping tape. If you can get it, strapping tape will be your best friend in this. Or mailing tape, just you would want to use more of it, that's all. This is just a stronger tape. You don't want to use like Scotch tape or anything. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to take off your bolt and unhinge one of your straps. So we're going to do that now. Take a flathead screwdriver. A Phillips would work better, but you use what you got, right? So now you have both of your screws off, your bolt should come right off, and yay, that broke. Awesome. So now you have a bolt and a rifle. So what you want to do is cut off one. Okay, that's not gonna work. I tried to just cut that off. Didn't happen. Ball of tape. This is my favorite part of taping each rifle. Whenever I was around my friend's northern family. A bunch of my friends and me are from the north, and all weekend I heard, "Get off!" I'm sorry. Now you should have a free strap, if I can get it out. Your bolt, your strap screws should look like that. I like to keep all of the stuff together. I think I like to do is, to keep it all together, is put all of my bits and pieces in the bolt and just have the bolt somewhere. So this is what you should be left with, a boltless, strapless rifle. You can leave your strap on one end just to make it easier for you. Personal preference, I like to take it off. So now we're gonna untape. Your rifle is already taped, then this part is irrelevant. So I'm going to cut now. See you in a minute. Okay, so now that you have an untaped rifle, we should talk about the padding. My padding's kind of busted, but it's still usable. You can see that you always want to have, if this would freaking focus, you want to have some kind of padding on the nose and on the butt of the gun. The tip, nose, whatever. This is the original padding. Looks busted, but it's still pretty bearable into one piece, and the butt is still pretty decent. It's not supposed to look pretty. It's going to go under some tape later, so I really wouldn't worry about it too much if it's not the prettiest. So you want to start, you really want to put some clear tape from about here on the gun to about here on the gun. This is your weakest point of your rifle. So you want to add strapping tape, packaging tape, whatever. If you're using packaging tape, use 2 layers of it but you want to put it all down this. So let's start with that. So the fun part of packaging tape is finding the end of the roll. So I'll be back when I find the end. So you want to take your tape, whatever you're using, and you want to start by placing it right next to the divot on the bolt, kind of like that. So you want to have it here. Let's go around. Oh, now the whole thing wants to come out. That's cool. So you want to have your rifle taped kind of like that. Do you see how it's right next to there? So you want to easily be able to just cut it off. Okay, I don't know what to do with anything. So, have that, and you want to have it, you probably can't even see that, but have it just kind of like that. And so you just want to do that all the way down to this area. If it get wrinkled, it's okay because the white tape's gonna go right over it. It's not a huge deal if it does. If it bothers you, you can make it as smooth as you want. To me, I personally don't care. So you want to wrap the tape around like so, once or twice or 3 times, however till your little heart is content with the taping. I just lost the end of my tape again. Wonderful, wonderful. So you should have something like that. You can kind of see like it ends right there. I always like to put the end where the bolt meets because it's going to be kind of reinforced from the bolt holding it down. That's probably not what happens. It just makes me feel better as a person. So probably don't need to see this again, but it just wrap around. Just kind of go with it. That was like way too many times, but whatever. I really hate clear tape. It's a pain, so I think you get the point. Just tape. Flip your strap behind your head, sassily. Find the end of your tape, because why would your life be easy when you're taping a rifle? I don't know. And you want to put that on there, and you want to wrap it a tape. I thought this was gonna run out for a second, and I was about to cry. Okay, you want to do your own thing, you can do your own thing. Okay, so you want to have that, and just cut and fold over. So again, should have that on the neck. So you're gonna kind of just work with it. It's not gonna want to cooperate. It's totally fine. Just kind of go with it. And then we'll do some cute little magic to fix it. Okay, so it'll be up like that, and you can easily just cut it and fold it. So just cut little slits, fold it down and over, down and over. It's okay because this is going to be covered with white tape anyway, so you should have from like here to here covered in clear tape. This will protect it from cracking straight through. So now you want to take your white tape and put it directly over that. So take some white tape, put it right over like that. You probably can't even see it. That's cool. And just put it on around. Put it on around like that. And then you want to cut and right back on. There you go. You should have, if it'll focus, I don't know if it will, your first little thing of white tape. Okay, now you want to take another roll of white tape and right next to it, you really don't want your tape to overlap because then you'll end up putting more on and it'll look bad and it'll be heavier, blah blah blah. Just roll it like so, cut it like so, like that, and so. Now you will have 2 little white strips, and you'll do that from here on down. I don't think I have to show you what to do, so I'll just do this off camera and come back. This is what your bolt area should look like, and you can go ahead and screw it back on because you're done with this area for now. Now you're seeing the other side of my messy ass room. So now your bolt should be on and you should have this taped white. It looks really bubbly, but then again I really don't care because it's not performance season. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the tip and the first swivel, so let's jump into that. Okay, so you're going to take your halfway taped rifle and your white tape, and you're going to do some strips of tape onto your first swivel. You just want to do like 2 or 3 layers on it. It keeps it in place. I don't even cut this. I literally just go into the next little layer. Not even a big deal. And then you're just going to cut that off horribly. Oh well. And then you'll have that. Ignore all that. So next we're going to focus on the tip of the rifle, the most delicate part. Not delicate, but like easiest part that's going to get like this. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take a pretty long strip of tape and you want to cross it over from side to the other side. So not that far, but you want to put it on one side and bring it over to the other side. So you should have that right now. Next you want to take another piece of tape and you want to do the same exact thing, just top to bottom. So you should have like that. You should have it crossing like that. And so all you're going to do now is you're going to just tape it around and up. So we'll add, you don't even have to cut it here again. So you can just go around like this, all in one motion. And you're going to get that, but we'll fix that in just a second. So we'll cut it, tape it, and then you can just push that down. And if it really bothers you, you can do another thing over. I don't really care. So mine is looking a little busted. You can add clear tape, which I think I will. So once again, you'll take your clear tape, whatever tape you were using, and you are going to just tape one strip will do. You really don't have to do much for the end unless you have a really big, if you have a bigger gun, then your swivel will probably be farther out and you just want to do like 3 inches and then tape and then do white tape up until the swivel. So you're going to take your clear tape and put it just right next to the padding of the butt, and you're going to just go around. Pull out any last little air bubbles, and then you're going to do the same thing you did with the tip of your gun with the going over, except for you're just going to do a piece of tape from the top to the bottom in the middle, and then one on each side, and then you'll go around. So the first thing is you'll take your white tape like this and just go down and over, and then you want to cut it. And I like to put it right before the swivel just because you're going to put so much tape around it, it doesn't really matter. I'll fix my strap real quick. So you should have one piece of tape like that, and then you'll do one here and one here. You should have a completely pretty white little butt. And then you'll just do what you did with the tip and go around. Butt heavy, it's totally preference, and then just finish it off like that. And then you'll have a pretty taped butt of the rifle. The very last thing to do is to take your strap and tape it back on. If you've had your gun for a long time, then the gun is going to naturally, the strap is going to loosen because it's a leather strap and they stretch out over time. So you may have to tighten it every now and again through the season. I like it to be pretty tight, but then again I like it loose a little bit. This is the point of the tutorial where, oh, it's right here. So you're going to take your little strap screws, and you'll take the one with the hole in the back, push it through the back of the strap, and you probably can't see anything I'm doing. And then the front of the screw through the front of the strap, and then you just want to try your hardest to screw them into each other. And this is the part of the tutorial where I cannot get my strap screw back on because I suck at color guard. Anything there is to do with color guard, I suck at it. And then just make sure it's on pretty tight, and then you want to take wherever it went, my white tape. Oh, wow, flashback to the flag tutorial where I couldn't find my tape. If you haven't watched that video, link will be somewhere. Probably said that earlier in the video. But you just want to take your white tape again, and then you just want to put it over that screw just to ensure that in case it breaks, then your strap won't fly off during a show, because that'll be awful. But I don't care about the strap tape that much, and that is your completed taped rifle. So I decided not to set up my tripod for the ending of the video because I'm just so over this video. It's taken so much effort to do. So I really hope this helped, and I'll leave a tutorial or a link below to the flag taping tutorial. I cannot speak. Sorry, it is currently midnight. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video. Subscribe. Bye guys.